So the past couple of weeks, I've been fairly busy. I've still recorded all my sessions, but I just didn't put my voice over. So, essentially, what I've done is I've basically collated all of the videos I've had of my planche holds, and I've just put on the dates for each respective clip. What you will notice is my progression is definitely not linear. It seems to peak and drop down towards my 4th week of training. I was kind of surprised. Typically, what happens is my first week is very poor, second week is even worse, and then the third and fourth start to progress quite a bit. It's kind of like my body's adapting to the volume and the style of the new program. But in hindsight, this new program, it was pretty different. Started off pretty good first week. Second week, I had a massive jump. Third week, dropped down. Fourth week, dropped down quite a bit. My hypothesis is that I was just overly fatigued. I don't think I managed my sleep nor my diet all that well. These two are probably the most important factors, and I tend to overlook these components quite a bit. But aside from that though, my baseline in terms of physical bent arm strength has certainly improved. So my handstand push-up, I'm pushing heavier weights. I'm more confident with higher reps. The ability to translate that to the actual planche has not been the best, but there are small parts of my training that have definitely improved. For example, these half lay negatives. Surprisingly, the past couple of months, I have not seen a single bit of progression with these half lay negatives. No progression whatsoever. I struggled with them and I thought they were almost redundant. I was really considering just switching it out with some other dynamic straight arm work. However, I stuck to it, and that has been the only form of progression I've seen in terms of specificity towards the planche. Aside from that, these resistance band holds, normal halfway holds, it's peaked at about 3 to 4 seconds, and nothing further than that. So I reckon, as long as I am seeing progression in some factor, I'm grateful for that. But I definitely really need to work on other factors, again, such as sleep and diet. Diet, I'm not too concerned about. I think I can get away with not, counting every increment of my macro. But sleep is, you can't get away from sleep. I've had I think I've always experienced poor sleep, so I've always wake up in the middle of the night. But it's improved a bit. I think when you have a busy schedule, it starts to improve, but that is going to be my top priority for 2024, if you will. But yeah, I think other things to note. I think those are the main issues or main things that popped into my head while looking at all these planche holds and seeing through all of them. In terms of the other factors of my workout, such as my pull-up and the weight, so the weightlifting, so the power cleans. First 3 weeks improved drastically. So I was consistently hitting strong weights. I was hitting every single weight and even more than I predicted. But on the 4th week, the squats started to get into my lower back. Aside from that, I didn't hit the numbers that I wanted to, but I'm not too fussed about it. I know I can definitely hit those weights. I could probably hit those weights in the second or third week of training. So I'm not too worried about that. But holistically, progression's slow as always, but there still is progression. So that's basically it.